Ooh. What's up, guys? Weather Wednesday coming at you with another Raid Shadow Legends live stream. And I've got a pretty full plate on my own account tonight. As you can see, I am trying to finish up the Dragon Tournament where you can only use the Sacred Order. Currently, I am doing background team. It's kind of a stay alive team, but so that we can maybe get a legendary. I know one of you already got Wixwell. I already have Wixwell. I would take a second Wixwell. Very good champion. If I ever got a second Titus by their team, it would probably be annoying, but I would team. It would probably be annoying, but I would probably do it. I would also love either of these headline champions. Probably do it. I would also love either of these headline champions. Basim, I think, is the best assassin. I don't know. I have not paid. I thought that they would all be better than they turned out to be, so I kind of haven't investigated them as closely as I should have by this point. Also, Falmond, of course, a Unity faction leader. I've only got a couple of them on my account. I would love to get another one. The rest of these champions, I do not want a best. I do not have a best. I don't want it. I've got a couple of Corvuses. I don't think I have. I don't think I have Roshguard. I should check that. I don't need Roshguard. You know, I might be able to use one somewhere. I'm sure there's something like Curse City or something where I could use a Roshguard. Archbishop, I really wanted him like when he came out, maybe 3-4 years ago. Pretty good Hydra champion, but I've got Hydra pretty much solved. I guess it would help out the faction, faction guardian stuff because I haven't completed that for Sacred Order. Cupidus, man, he was really good for like a week, like 2 or 3 years ago. Not that good anymore. Martyr, I don't really need Martyr. I just got a Valkyrie a few weeks ago. Very similar-ish champions. So we're pretty close on the Dragon. I have a Remnant, but I'm going to take down Amius tonight. I'm going to get another Remnant. We're going to pull both of them together as a plan. So hold your horses. We will get to that. You got 3 of your Wixwells leveled. Okay, you are the one that had, I think, 4 Wixwells. So congratulations. Got a Wixwell on every single Hydra team. Honestly, not even a bad decision. It's kind of random that you got 4 Wixwells among like not that many legendaries, but not a bad champion. Plus, fill up your faction guardians rather quickly on that. Another thing that I have been doing is I don't need as much gear as I once needed. So I have been trying to clear out some of my gear for some stuff that best pieces. Like I've got all these pieces. I'm not going to use all of them anymore because now we've got all these presets. I just go back and forth. I use the same gear on champion. Now I need more presets, to be fair, but I need less gear that's just in the way. If it's a bad piece, I just don't need it anymore. So I am kind of going through my gear. Like I don't need that much cruel anymore. I don't use that much cruel anymore. If I'm in arena, I'm not using cruel. And if I am in PvE, quite frankly, I am trying to use 9-piece merciless or something. So we got that going on. I did finish the Forge Pass. If you're not done with it, you only got a couple days. So I'd get that done if I were you. Looks like we got 3 weeks left on Predator if anybody is still interested in getting him. He is an absolute menace in arena for sure. A pain in the butt. So there's a lot going on. I also need to take down Lashun on normal. I was gonna try to take it down without taking down the mini bosses, but I just don't have time. I had a pretty busy weekend somehow. I don't know how. It came and it went. I spent like all day cleaning yesterday. SKB in the house. You made it to a stream? Congratulations. You did it. You did it, my boy. I got a lot. I got a lot to do. I got a lot to do, and we'll see how much time I have to do it. Are we done with this run yet? Okay, I'm on my third run. Are you guys doing this dragon tournament? Honestly, if it wasn't for the prism crystals, I probably wouldn't have done it. I just always like to get those free prism crystals. Might as well take a chance. It's like getting a free sacred shard. You just never know. Okay, so I did get these 50 points. I'm not going hard on the Titan event, but I am picking up points here and there just by doing the other things in the game. The Super Bowl. To be quite honest, I'm more of a college sports guy than a pro sports guy. I used to live in San Diego County, and when I lived down there, the Chargers moved from San Diego to LA, and it kind of disheartened me toward the NFL, just because they clearly don't actually care about their fan bases. So I don't watch the most NFL. But living in Oregon, I happen to know a lot of people. Now, you guys know who've been around. I went to Oregon State. I'm an Oregon State Beaver fan. And it seems like a lot of people that are Duck fans are also Seahawk fans. So I kind of hate the Seahawks for that. So screw the Seahawks. That's what I'm going with. Screw the Seahawks. That's my official take on the Super Bowl. Screw the Seahawks. Screw them forever. 300 Immortal Soul Coins. I'll take that. Now there is a Soul Stone boost coming up this week. Don't do it if you want to do the Deck of Fate. That might be in the future where you might get a free assassin. Just saying. Okay, so wait. You live in Massachusetts. Now this will be new information that I probably never talked about on stream. But I spent a summer in Massachusetts in the Berkshire Mountains. A little town that you probably have heard of, but maybe most people haven't. I spent a summer in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. And I also had an uncle who lived in Boston for a very long time. So I've actually been sort of kind of a Patriots fan. Like, just because, like, I kind of always liked Boston sports just because I had spent a summer there. My uncle lived there. So I always kind of liked the Red Sox. Didn't care as much about the Celtics because we actually have one pro sports team in Oregon. That's the Portland Trailblazers. So that's the basketball team. But I did like the Patriots, so I'm kind of going for the Patriots. But again, I'm mostly a college sports guy. Mostly. At least in America. Okay, you live in Springfield, Massachusetts. There's a Springfield in just about every state. I live about an hour from Springfield, Oregon, the real Springfield, the one that The Simpsons is based off of. Yeah, so I spent about 2 months teaching tennis at a camp in Pittsfield, Massachusetts, for spoiled little rich kids. Oh, right. Yeah, so I quite frankly, I probably should have just run Dragon normal to make the runs faster because my runs are not super fast. I will show you guys my team. Let's see. So it's not an amazing team. It's not fast, but it is safe. I was trying Alice but Phoenix knocked like a minute off of my run. So I went with Phoenix. I don't really have a ton of great Sacred Order nukers. I think, isn't Siegfried a Sacred Order? So if you had Siegfried, obviously probably wipe the map with it. And then I just put on a Poisoner preset on him. It doesn't even have crit rate on it, so that's the team. Let's see. We'll do 3 battles for now. Start background. So I think that they changed it so that you can do some stuff while multi battling, but is it just arena? I don't remember if that change actually happened. I think. Yeah, there's a lot of Springfields. I mean, honestly, it's a pretty easy uh name for a town. It's like Riverside, Oceanside. Hey, this town has some water and some grass. Why don't we build a town here? We'll call it Springfield. But yeah, I am trying to. Honestly, I'm going through my gear just because my silver has been so low for so long. I am just trying to get rid of pieces that aren't necessarily terrible, but aren't really helping my account either. Yeah, I mean, my dragon team is taking 4 minutes. It is not fast. Okay, so cruel gear. So I'm basically going one piece at a time. Honestly, if any of these pieces do not have speed, crit rate, and crit damage, and probably a double or triple roll of something, I'll probably get rid of it. Like this has speed, crit rate, and crit damage, and accuracy. Basically a perfect cruel piece. Like not perfect, but kind of perfect. Like obviously if it was like quad something, that'd be better, but that's about as good as it gets. Again, if I need more speed, I got speed. I don't even use these pieces because it's cruel though. Like you just don't need a lot of this kind of stuff anymore. Don't want if you don't want like 9 pieces of merciless because you don't want somebody to accidentally get an extra turn or something, that's kind of where you might use cruel. This is a very good piece. Again, this is only 5-star. It doesn't have speed, so I kind of don't want it. Just double rolls. It's a good piece, but flat HP, like I've got better pieces and I'm not using them, so why would I use this? This, again, very good. Speed, crit rate, crit damage, and attack percent. It's only 5-star, but still okay. Again, like this is basically the same sort of piece, except that's triple crit rate, that's triple crit damage. This one is just a worse version, but I don't think I had another piece with HP percent, so I don't know. I don't think it's not as good, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. I can't keep all the pieces. In fact, this is just a better piece compared to that, so I only got rid of like 2 pieces there, but I am just trying to pick away at it. So what do you guys think? Who you got for the Super Bowl? Obviously, Papa Moose, you're probably going for the Pats, but I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, I mean that's basically what it's for, right? It's like you got your 4-piece and you got your 2-piece, but honestly, most of my lethal and savage are going toward arena champions. Most of it, other than like my newts. My newts I still have in 4 pieces of lethal and 2 pieces of cruel or fatal. Fatal's basically the same thing. This has ignored defense. This has an extra crit rate. They're both good. They're both basically the same. Not exactly the same, but very close. Now, it seems like my helmets are not as good. This one's okay. They're not as good, but I want to keep some pieces. Now, this doesn't have speed on it. Honestly, anything without speed is kind of garbage at this point. So I guess the one without speed has to go, even though it's got the Those are all good stats though, and I kept so many weapons. I'll just keep it. Now I've got more shields, so I can probably get rid of some shields. Let's see. Like this is a terrible piece for my account. Double crit rate, double resistance. When am I ever going to use that? Double crit rate, single resistance. This one's a little bit better. We'll see what else we have. This is a good piece. That's pretty mediocre. That one's much better. That one's not great either, but it's kind of okay. Let's see how many. Okay, so like 5 of each approximately. 5, 5, 6. All right, I'll get rid of one of these. I'll make a cut. I don't know. They're all kind of samey. They're all kind of good. I guess I won't make a cut. I lied. You think it'll be a rough game, but you're taking the Patriots? I don't even know how those two teams ended up in the Super Bowl. Like they didn't get that much hype during the season, did they? I mean, they're both good teams. They both have good records. I don't know. I feel like the talk has been about the Chiefs for so long, and they were so mediocre this year. Maybe that's what all the talk was about. But yeah, I just kind of I stopped following the NFL closely. I kind of check out the headlines. If a game is on, it's on. But I stopped caring about the NFL on a high level a few years back. That's a pretty mediocre piece. That one's much better. I don't think I would ever use that one. Same thing with that. Pretty mediocre. That one at least has double accuracy. I don't know. A lot of attack pieces that I don't use. What's up, Trey? Okay, what do we got? Let's see. Boots. Attack percentage with no speed. I'd probably never use this. Triple HP percent, no crit. These boots are all kind of pretty bad. This one's a little bit better. I kind of like that boot. Bad. Kind of bad. I don't really like very many of these boots. I think I'll keep that one because it's got a lot of stats that I like. Probably just going to get rid of. I mean, that's got no speed. Maybe for HP nuker, it could come in handy. I mean, like I said, I don't use a lot of this anymore. That's kind of mediocre. Not the best boots, to be real. Yo, Calamity! You guys have a good weekend. For you foreigners who don't care about football, I'm sorry. We do have the Olympics coming up, too. I don't know if you guys are big into the Winter Olympics. Obviously, most people, unless you're from like Norway, Denmark, Sweden, don't care as much about the Winter Olympics. Something to root for and then completely forget about a week later. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I have stayed up till 3 a.m. watching what's the stupid thing? Curling. What a stupid sport that nobody actually plays except for in Canada. But it is funny to me, like, when there's a sport that absolutely nobody I have ever met has actually played in America, and then like we beat Canada at like their favorite thing. That one's fun to me. Like if we beat Canada in hockey or curling or something, it's just funny because they care so much and like we don't care at all. Are you from Norway? That's why I'm saying like the Nordic countries very much like the winter sports. They love their cross country skiing. Okay, I'm pretty safe here on the tag team, fortunately. I did make it. I don't know if you guys have noticed, maybe, most people don't care about tag team, but it used to be that you only needed about 1,200 points to get promoted. Now you need like well over 1,300, it seems like. So that's kind of annoying. But my defense has been holding up for the last 24 hours. You're from Montreal? Sorry. I like laughing at you when we beat you at sports. That's how sports work. That's how sports work. When the US beat India in cricket, yeah, that was okay. Listen, Justin, that's exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about. Brother at something. Now I'm the little brother, but for this example, it's like beating your brother at something that they care very much about that you do not care about, but you just big brother them. We did beat India in cricket, but every single one of our players was Indian, to be fair. Every single one of them. I don't think there was a Caucasian person like that, though. Like, because we're a nation that, like, other nations move here, right? People from all around the world want to move to USA. That's just the way it is. It's true, whether you like it or not. So we get the best of everything. That's why football, American football, NFL, only works in America. It's because we have all different kinds of body types. Like, Norway, you might have great cross country skiers, but you don't have a ton of like 350-pound linemen and then like really fast guys, really tall, skinny guys. Like, we just have all the body parts or all the body types. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, like, the thing with the winter sports is for the most part, it's like people that live in like Minnesota compete in that stuff. Like most of us in Oregon, there's like one or two like ice rinks in the whole state. And you go there like you go bowling, right? Like you go have fun, but you don't like take it seriously. Like when I live in California, there's more options. Like there's some like good snowboarders from California. Like Sean White is from San Diego of all places. I think Chloe Kim, same things. I think she's from California too. But like in Oregon, we don't have that kind of interest. Like you can go snowboard, but there's like one or two places. You have to drive a few hours. 6'8" and 310. That's a big boy. He should reminds me Undertaker. He should get into wrestling. Undertaker was a basketball player, but he wasn't that good at basketball. He was like an okay college basketball player. I am getting. Wow, that's a good piece. That is potentially a very good speed piece. Maybe. But I'm not really trying to roll things up right now. This is a good time to be doing Dragon. But as soon as I'm done with this tournament, I'm not doing this tournament anymore. I would just go back to my speed team and just hunt for speed gear in general. Let's see. So I only need like 5 more runs or so. So we'll get through this. And then I got to do Amius. Hopefully I've got time to take down Lashun tonight. Let's see. Make sure I'm not missing anything in Discord here. All right, let's see. Do that. I think this will get me close, but I don't think it'll get me there. But I do need I am just trying to get more silver and make a little bit more room. It's tough though. It's tough to get rid of. Like there's too many sets in the game right now. You got to keep a little bit of everything, but like I don't need this many reflex weapons. Like I don't need 7 reflex weapons and then like 1 helmet and then 3 shields. So I'm probably get rid of some weapons if nothing else. And I don't go through these sets that often, so I kind of need to do this. I do like to prioritize speed. So something without speed, usually pretty bad, but that's triple accuracy. That's hard to get rid of. Triple speed with accuracy resistance, that's very good. This is a damage piece with no crit rate, so it's kind of garbage. This is double speed with crit rate, so if that hit crit damage, it could actually be a pretty good piece. Triple crit rate is hard to get rid of. This is speed with triple accuracy. That's a really nice piece. It looks like I can't get rid of too much. Actually, it's hard to get rid of those pieces. I see why I have them. They just increased it, Papa. So I don't see that happening again anytime soon. Feels like they do it like once a year, maybe. These are not the best pieces, but I don't have a lot of them. Let's see, we got HP with... This is a pretty bad piece, but it's hard to get HP percent gloves in general in the game. Crit damage with crit rate, but no speed. This one's even worse. This one at least has speed, but who needs crit rate and crit damage on HP percent glove? That's a terrible piece. That's awful. Let's see, HP percent with speed and accuracy. Accuracy with speed resistance. Accuracy with crit damage. Kind of hard to use. This, oh man. If this was on a better set, I would re-roll this if I haven't already. Quad flat defense. I might have to re-roll that. I would hate to use a 6-star mythical ore on that. But if it hit like triple speed, I mean, not triple, like quad speed, it would be hard to turn down. Yo, Chase. You're in Discord half an hour ago and it took you this long to make it? Hey, Boyd. What's up, Boyd? Let's see. Yeah, honestly, we need more room for accessories more than even artifacts. Finally finished Doom Tower Normal for the first time. Nice. Started doing Faction Guardians. I think you mean Faction Wars every day. I don't think you do Faction Guardians every day. That'd be weird. Been building Wix. Did you just get a Wix well today, Chase? I have trouble keeping... I can't keep track of everybody's account. Let's see. What we got here? But yeah, I've just been so low on silver. I just got to get rid of stuff just so I have some silver. Because clearly, if I always have 1,600 artifacts, that means I'm not using that many artifacts. Most of my good gear is already in a preset, you know? Like Immortal, I clearly don't use very much Immortal. And my regen gear stinks. Oh, I did see that poll. I didn't know that was you though. I was trying to set up the stream while I saw that. That's a good poll though. That's the dream. That's what everybody's looking for, other than the assassin, right? You know, if I could share a piece of gear here and there, honestly, it would make my takeovers a lot easier, wouldn't it? There's not a lot of sharing. Sharing is caring, and they do not allow sharing. Let's see. I'll take some triple speeds, double speed with accuracy, but I've got, yeah. But this one's pretty bad. I don't need that. Why would I need a double speed with crit rate when I've got triple speed with crit rate and crit damage, and a triple speed with crit rate? Don't really use, probably will never use. Probably haven't even considered it in 3 years kind of thing. Let's see, I got double speed with some junk. Double speed with crit rate, crit damage, attack. That's not bad. Double speed, not as good. That one's actually better. I think I'll get rid of that. Sometimes it's like you kind of got to go with your gut feeling. Like double defense, I don't really need that. That one at least has some good damage. That one too, so I'll get rid of that. Yeah, like it's hard to make time to gear cleanse. It really is. Let's see. I got crit damage, and crit damage. Okay. I could use some HP percent, but okay. Let's see. We got. I think I'll just get rid of everything that doesn't have speed for one thing. That'll just instantly save some room. I mean, really, when you're looking at immortal or regen, you could really use. Oh man, this could be interesting with a reroll. You could really use speed. Like, you need to take lots of turns, so if you're not getting speed, you're kind of getting nothing. Is protection mandatory on him? No. On Wixwell? No. In fact, that's not even preferred. Hang on a sec. Let me go through my speed boots. I'll take a look at my Wixwell. These are honestly pretty good. Mostly good boots. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. If I hit triple speed, that's kind of interesting. I'll show you my Wixwell build. I assume you're trying to. What are you trying to use him for? For Hydra or Clan Boss? I have him in Relentless and Impulse. You could also do like Reflex Gear. The point is, you want to take lots of turns with him. So the Impulse has a chance for a random skill cooldown. Relentless, you can get an extra turn. The point is, you want to constantly be building up the shield. So the A2 value of shield gets increased proportional to the number of buffs. So you constantly want extra turns on that. Not that fast, actually. Mine goes 241, but I've got area bonuses. So on my Wakeswell Titus team, he's going 261 technically with the bonuses. Honestly, that's probably too fast. I don't have my team like perfectly speed tuned. Okay, where are we? Let's see. We're almost done there. I am trying to finish up the dragon. I'm almost there, and then we can take down Amius. We should have 2 chances for a mythical and 1 chance for a legendary tonight. That's a good question. The resistance is a little bit higher, I think. Resistance pretty high. Let's see. I'll show you what mine is at. I never remember those stats. I had to get mine pretty high though. My accuracy is 555 and my resistance is 463. I wouldn't say that the accuracy needs to be that high, but the resistance certainly. The problem is I can't find those stats because they used to be higher. They nerfed it a little, But when you look it up, it shows like the old stats, I think. So if anybody happens to know, what's up, Jemperoni? I don't know if I'll have time for that or not, Joy. If not tonight, maybe tomorrow. But this is how you build them. Do you have a Titus too? If you just need help building Wixwell, that's a little bit easier than trying to build like a whole team. But anything that's like this, Relentless, Impulse, or Reflex, basically you need accuracy, resistance, and an okay amount of speed. And then if anybody wants to steal these masteries, those are the masteries that I have. So you do get some of the stats. You can looks like I chose defense, but you could get some resistance there. Mod? You're hurting my feelings, Calamity. You're hurting my feelings by asking me about mod when they won't let me exchange my cross fragments after like 3 months. But mod should be... You could throw accuracy on if you want, but I would focus primarily, before that, speed, resistance, HP percent. Keep them alive, just like my Duchess, for example. It doesn't have to be protection stone skin. It could be 9 pieces of stone skin. It could be 9 pieces of protection, depending on what you want to use her for. But this is a pretty good combo for most champions like this. And then try to get the HP as high as possible, the speed as high as possible, and the resistance as high as possible. If you can get some decent accuracy, my Duchess happens to have decent accuracy just because I've got the area bonuses. I've got her. I pulled her 6-star soul, so I got very lucky there. I also happen to have probably some faction guardians. Let's see. I don't even know what I have on Demon Spawn. It is a bit more difficult to get the accuracy as well. I would think that would be less necessary generally. Because like in Arena, you're not going against that many attack nukers anyway. So the attack down doesn't do you much good. What's up, Rams? You have her in Relentless is not bad. And speed isn't bad. As long as you're winning the speed race, right? As long as you're winning the speed race. My plan is to put my Duchess in 9 pieces of Mercurial. Let's see. Is this done yet? So I kind of want to actually try that. I don't remember if I made a preset for it yet. I want to try out my Duchess. I'll probably wait until after tag team resets because I do want to make sure that I get promoted. But I want to try out this week. I want to put my Duchess in 9-piece Merc. Let's see, preset manager. No, I didn't save it yet, so I'll have to work that out. But I actually have decent Mercurial gear, so I want to try that out. At least for Duchess, because I've got 3 decent accessories for the Demon Spawn for her. So I'm going to try that out this week, see how I like it. You want to swap her to protection eventually? Yeah, I mean, protection is very good for that kind of champion. You want to protect your buffs, and you also, if you get 9 pieces, you get that extra damage as well. So I think I have to probably do one more dragon run after this gets done. And then we can, I think I'll pull everything at once. Once I beat Amius, I'll pull my prism. I'll have 2 prism shards. I also think when I beat Amius, I think I'm going to get my 5th star for Carnage, which will be huge. Because I want to build him for higher accuracy if I can. His accuracy is just kind of mid right now. At 549. The accuracy bump will put him over 600, I think. We get plus 75. But I'd really like to build him like high accuracy. I've already got accuracy there. I could change that to accuracy probably. And then I got accuracy there and there. Maybe if yeah. I'd like to build him like really high accuracy. Because I run into some monster carnages in Arena that like they counter my Marishka and it's so annoying. So we'll finish up Dragon pretty soon, and then we'll take down Amius. If you haven't liked the video, now would be an awesome time to like the video. If you haven't subscribed, I'm this close to 700, guys. If you haven't become a member yet, it would really help me out. Help support the channel. You can become a whale or a kraken on the membership there. Okay, we got that done. So I should be very close on Dragon. Your friend pulled 2 X-Wells out of 5 Prism Shards. That's crazy luck. I mean, I figured just everybody would be pulling a Bess or something. Y'all are pulling Wixwells. I think it's probably secretly on a 15 times or something. All right, how close am I? I need 43 more points. That's almost certainly going to be 2 runs, unfortunately. Okay. Do 2 runs of Dragon, and then I can be done with this stinking tournament. And then we'll take down Amius. So I'm already all set to... I already got the 3 keys today. I used all of these keys. So as you can see here on this curse chest, I'm at 90 out of 100. I'll go over the top. I should get my 5th. Unless I'm wrong, I should get my 5th star for Carnage. I think. I think that you're kind of guaranteed, but I'm not totally sure you're guaranteed to get the next one every time. I'm not even sure. I'll be pretty sad though if I do not. And then obviously in like another month or 2, I'd get the 6th star, I hope. It would also be very cool, be very cash money if they gave me a mythical skill tome. The rest of the stuff is just kind of okay-ish. That's pretty good. That's okay. Everything else is just kind of whatever. So I'll take care of that pretty soon. Let's see. I am down to 1,613 pieces. I've probably sold like 30 or 40 pieces. But I've got quite a number of speed pieces to roll up already. And that's just from today's tournament on a pretty slow dragon team. It takes like 4 minutes. I did 0 speed tuning or anything like that. I just threw in 5 okay-ish champions. I don't even have a great nuker. I mean, I'm depending on Phoenix for goodness sakes, an epic nuker in Sacred Order. It'd be real nice if I got a better one. Maybe I'll get Siegfried today. Hey, who knows? But look, I'm missing a lot of Sacred Order. Maybe they'll bring him back someday. You never know. I don't have Roshkar. That answers that question. Astralon is a little bit outdated, even though it looks pretty cool. Holstrain, he was an S tier champion for like a month, and then they came out with Hard Faction Wars. I mean, Hard Fire Knight. He was like the speedrun champion for regular Fire Knight, like Fire Knight 25. And then they came out with Hard Fire Knight, and people forgot all about him again. I have Gretel, but I don't have Hansel. Together, they're actually kind of decent. Nobody really talks about it. Obviously, I want Maud, but she's not a damage dealer. I don't have Vitreous or Constantine or Venus. They could use some better damage dealers, to be honest. He-Man's good and Siegfried is good. Hansel is a little underrated. I don't know. I think that they could maybe buff. They buffed Arrow, by the way. He still stinks. Kind of like Mountain King. Kind of like Mountain King with that single target force affinity attack. Just not good enough. Not good enough in today's game. Now, Perception. Look at this. Look at this. In 2026, Raid Shadow Legends need 28 weapons of Perception just sitting there. Not on a champion. Probably not. I go speed high. Wait, speed high. And I'm probably going to get rid of most of this stuff. I don't need a triple HP percent. That's a quad accuracy. That's hard to get rid of. Triple accuracy, triple accuracy. It's hard to get rid of this stuff. But that's bad. That's real bad. I don't need that. Another triple accuracy. Double accuracy, gone. Double crit rate, gone. Double speed, gone. Double speed with junk, gone. Gone. Kinda interesting. It is okay to have some damage dealing gear and perception, because sometimes you need a damage dealer with a little bit of accuracy. From time to time, like a Newt. It works kind of well on a Newt if you're desperate. That's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I'm really looking for like triple rolls of speed. I should be able to find it. Should be able to get to that point. Like you're either looking for a triple roll plus of speed or triple roll plus of accuracy generally. There we go. So I finally got to the triple rolls. So I'll get rid of all that. I'll keep all the triple rolls of speed. I just sold 17 of them. I still have 11. That's still a lot. Let's see. Now the helmet, same thing. Triple crit rate, pretty good. Double flat defense, I don't need that on my account. Triple accuracy, okay. Double crit rate, not that good. Double accuracy, not that good. Triple crit rate again. Double accuracy, not that good. Double accuracy, not that good. Double accuracy, not that good. Same thing. Kind of decent. Not amazing, but not that good, not that good, not that good, not that good, not that good. We're looking for triple rolls, please. Triple rolls. There we go. We got to the triple roll. We get rid of everything else. Not that bad. Not that bad. We're not making that much silver, but we're making room. And we're getting rid of stuff we don't really need. Quad accuracy, we got to keep that. Triple accuracy we'll keep. That's kind of garbage. Triple accuracy. Let's see. Triple crit rate. So we're looking for triples of something interesting at this point in my account. Triple crit damage. Garbage. Now, all this stuff would have been good for my account 3 years ago, right? 2 years ago, maybe. But there's just too many other sets, too many other options. And this would still be a lot of these pieces. A lot of you would love, right? Like speed and double accuracy, double speed and accuracy. But I've got a pretty in-game account. Look at that, quad speed. That's what I want. I want triples and quads at this point in my account. Yeah. I can show Wixwell again. Where are you, Wix, buddy? You know what I'll do is I'll I'll put it in the Discord for you. And I'm sure that I stole this from somebody smarter than me, so you don't even have to depend on me. Lightning Cage is very good on him, so that this gives you an extra chance of not getting your buff stolen. This is just okay. It's just kind of a filler relic. Let's see. I'll post that right now in the Discord. There you go. Sent in the Discord Discord, the main Discord. If you have not joined our Discord, you can type in !Discord. You can join today. All right, we are done with that, and that gets us done with Dragon. No problem. So get our prism. Are you investing into soul stones, Chase? Are you gonna do like a big summon on souls this week? That's when you get in a real whale and kraken territory, is when you start investing into souls, start investing into energy for. Okay, so we will come back to that. We'll do all our summoning at once. And I gotta do Curse City. So this is actually a pretty easy one. I just gotta make sure that my champions are geared. Pythion's definitely not geared. Venomage might not be geared. Venomage honestly is not even that useful to me, because acted like Morrigane's. Do I have better options? Do I have? There's Lashun, kind of similar, but she's not booked. Do you have Lydia? Lydia's not a bad idea. Actually, I might go Lydia. I'll have to. I might have to go back. I might have to change my mind, but I think I'm gonna go Lydia. It's got gear because I don't think Python does. Now, for most of us, if you're free to play or a very low spender, probably don't pull. Not if you are interested in going for like there may be a deck of fate coming for one of the assassins. If it's like similar crossover events, I can't promise it. That's what they should be doing. I don't know if they will, but we'll see. Okay, I should get this at least to level 12. Spend a little bit of that silver that I just earned. Should be good to go there. Let's see. I'm not sure if Uko still has gear. No. Let's see. Apparently, I just sold some of his preset, so that's something. And let's see. Do I do bolster? I'll probably just do more protection, or I'll do feral. Why not? All right, I'm going to put this on auto and see if it works. And it probably won't, but I'll be right back. If it just works, it works. How about that? But it probably won't. I'll probably have to manual it. Yo, Chop, what's good? Oh my gosh, is this team just gonna work? I'm gonna leave it on full. I don't think I've ever fully autoed Amius. It kind of looks like Marius is about to do it. Almost. That would have been a good time for one big smack, but I guess it didn't happen. We're pretty close though. I just want this team to work, so that'd be pretty cool. How are you guys doing this weekend? Did anybody end up pulling more shards? Pulled a third copy of somebody I didn't care about on Friday. Oh, we're almost there. Come on. Don't do it right now, though. Oh, wait, no, we got Lydia. It won't even matter. It won't even matter. We got Lydia. Come on, Marius. Yo, wait. Okay. I was like, please tell me Lydia just works. Nice. That's my record. 2 minutes and 9 seconds. Awesome. Did I get any good gear? Pulled about 100. Got 2 Legos and few good epics. Who are the legendaries? Nothing good here yet. We don't care about 5-star gauntlets. We don't care about 5-star chest plates. Except for supersonic, where we could hit a bunch of speed. We don't care about 5-star boots. Man. Ogren tribes crit damage. Supersonic. Wait, Sacred Order crit HP. This might be good on like nah, I'd probably want to re-roll that. And Shadowkin defense. Okay, that gear was garbage. Wait. But flame. Come on. I bet you could make Marius hit harder than you realize. Please be what I hope it is. Oh no, I got screwed. Apparently, the Carnage soul is not guaranteed. That sucks. That sucks so hard. Well, I'm stuck on 4 stars for Carnage, so screw me, I guess. I guess I need to try really hard to actually finish Soul Cross this month. Let's see how far I've made it in Soul Cross before here. Not there. Not there. Not there. Oh, man. I don't know if I haven't tried on this one, but apparently that's as far as I've gotten here. I only started trying Soul Cross about 4 or 5. That's rough. All right. The bad luck. We started with bad luck. Can it all turn around? If you guys haven't liked the video, and I know that some of you haven't, I hope that you'll do it right now. I hope that you like me. Otherwise, I don't know why you're here. But what do I pull first? Is Galapagos worth summoning? The fusion's over, yeah. All right, I'm gonna do a quick pull. What do I pull first? Prism or Remnants? For some of you, this will be the first pull you ever do on the Weiler Wednesday gaming channel. Thank you, Chop. Thank you for the like. You like me. You really like me. 18 gold shards. You can go fly a kite, Chop. Those are for something special. And tonight is not the night for that. That is if there is some kind of huge, like a Leonardo type soul path or hero path, or for the probably next month anniversary fusion. I gotta be smarter than that. I'm not Mr. Whale here. We got a few whales and krakens in the area, but I'm not one of them. You'll post them in Discord, okay? So let's see. Vote now. Vote now. It's 50-50 right now. Vote in the poll. What should I pull first? A poll about my poll. Welcome to the English language. Taking a poll for the poll. Am I going to pull a prism? Or am I going to pull remnants? What am I going to pull tonight? Am I going to get my Galathir? I got a 2.5% shot 2 times. Let's see. Let's put up the mercy counter for. See, I don't even have a mercy counter for mercy counter 2 for the remnants. I did pull nice about 1 month ago. 1 month ago tomorrow, I think. I think I pulled it on January 2nd. Something like that. Let's see. I also hope to. I need to take down these mini bosses. Crowns. Let's see. Make sure I'm close. There's one mini boss. Is this Lashoon? That's Lashoon. There's the second one. I want to make sure they're all on the map or I'll look stupid. There's 3. Where's the 4th one? There he is. Okay, so we got them all on the map. We'll take care of all of them. This is just on normal, so shouldn't be the biggest challenge, right? Hey, Jaw, welcome in. If you type in !Discord, that'll take you to our Discord channel, and you get all the information on doing takeovers. Just go over to the takeover thread, scroll up to the pinned comment from me, and it'll tell you what you need for a takeover or for some coaching. All right, let's see. You guys got to vote in this poll. It's 50-50 right now. If it's 50-50, I can't pull anything. I'm gonna give you time though. I'm gonna take on one of these mini bosses. Chop, I can delete all of your gear, and you can start fresh. Easy, easy, easy. All right. Let's see. I assume this is the poison boss. Let's see. I can take care of this. Let's see. Okay, I've got Marishka and 4 turtles. Is that gonna do it? Is that gonna do the job on this? I wouldn't do that, Chop. I'm a better takeoverer than that. But let me tell you, it takes me like 2 full days just to regear my arena champions. There's no such thing as a regear my whole account on like a 2 or 3 hour stream. You crazy for that. Maybe if you like had a brand new account with like 5 champions. I don't remember how old your account is. I think this boss is going down though, guys. Way there, right? He doesn't like do an insane heal or something annoying. I love it when I can use the turtles on like random content. They're kind of fun to watch with their ally attacks. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You know what? If I sing that, I'll probably get copyright struck. Never mind. You didn't hear anything. YouTube, you didn't hear anything about turtle power. Okay, when this boss is dead, I'm ending the poll. You got like 2 seconds. You got like 2 seconds to get your vote in. I think it's over. All right. End poll. You guys want me to pull the remnants first, which means you're an impatient bunch. This is all garbage. Ooh, that's a good piece. That is a potentially great piece. We'll take that. Okay. Here we go. We got 2 remnants in a dream and then 1 prism shard in a dream. Who do you think I'm going to get? Type in chat if you think I'm going to get a mythical, what mythical I'm going to get. If you say epic, you see epic, you might get banned. Just saying. It's actually impossible to get Harrier, so suck like Ash. He's a little thinner than me. Mikage. That would help the faction guardians that don't exist for mythicals. I know on Tyraku's Pay to Win series, somebody said Mikage and somebody said dupe Gizmac, and then that's exactly what he pulled. But then he pulled like 6 more amazing mythicals or whatever. Sylar is actually possible, I think. Not here, but you do have a 15% chance of avoid epic. Chase apparently still mad at me for pulling him one of the best mythical champions in the game. Alphadis. I would really not like to have a PvE mythical. I would really like to get a support mythical, if at all possible. Arbaeus would be nice. I would take Arbaeus in a heartbeat. I've got a 6-star soul waiting for Arbaeus. I got a 5-star Galathir, a 6-star Gizmac, 6-star Arbaeus, 5-star Garrel, apparently good now. 6-star Crixia, 6-star Siegfried. Those would be like the best. I'd also very much want a Nell or a Theodosia or a Commodus. Gallius wouldn't be terrible. All right, we're going to find out. Yeah, I don't need another Hydra champion, please. All right, Remnants. We got 2 chances. It's happened before. 2.5% chance each time. Number 1, let's go. Nobody said Tagore. I didn't need a Tagore. I should probably plus whatever my Tagore, but whatever. All right. Come on. Chance number 2. Let's go. Fatty, fatty, fat, fat. We have a +4 Farrakhan plus another Farrakhan built. All right. The luck has let me down so far tonight. Up that number to 4. We'll put that away. All right. That sucked. All right. Now we've got a 6% chance for a legendary. I pretty much only want the headline champions. Basim would be cool. Falmon would be cool. I don't care about any of these. I would take a second Wixwell. Roshkar would be new. Martyr would be new. They wouldn't be terrible. Vivald would be my fourth. I don't really care to have a Cupidus. I don't really care to have a Bess or Pimthroy. I guess they'd be new, but I don't care. Come on. One bit of luck for me tonight, please. Let's go. Anchorite! Exactly what I didn't want. All right. No luck for me tonight. All right, let's take on. What do you even. Does anybody remember? I assume it's gear and maybe like an epic book or something stupid. Let's do it. We'll take care of the mimic later. All right, how about. That's Lashun. We're not doing that. Torres! Feel like. Does he have the burns? Apparently, you can just smack him real hard with a Taurus. So that's something. Let's see. We've got Thor and Tholin. These are really Will Belt champions, though. Just hit him hard. You know what? I've got an idea. Can we do Turtle Power? No, we're missing Leo. We can almost do Turtle Power. Let's do you. Let's do mostly Turtle Power. See how that goes. You guys can go ahead and put an L in chat. That was a big loser pull. Lame. Well, somebody can one-shot him. I don't have a... I haven't pulled that Taurus. I've got a 6-star Taurus waiting as well. Jeez, I hope Marius comes up with an A2 soon, because this is going to be annoying. I should have brought in Hilvy for a removal. Stupid counterattack. I'm the one that counterattacks. Man, no luck for me tonight. Lame. Let's see. Jaw, I am accepting your friend request. I think we'll probably have time for like 1 or 2 takeovers tonight. We'll see. I want to take down Lashun first. Take down the mini bosses. That's about all I really need to do on my account, probably. I don't know if you guys saw in the Discord. I tried to go for Plat Arena. I was like 1 or 2 points short. Just mistimed it. That's the way it goes. With about 5 or 10 seconds left, I was like 3 points up. It just didn't hold up. And I didn't have time for another attack. The Classic Arena is so slow now. It's going to be even worse with Mercurial gear. It's going to be harder to sneak in, honestly. Attack boots with speed and crit rate. I mean, don't want 5-star. Resistance with crit rate, crit damage. Probably not good. Work that if it triples something. All right, Torres down. We got 2 more to go. Isheth. Let's see. We've got, speaking of Aphodus, apparently good for this. We got turtles. We got, let's see. I don't think I even have him in my, Morrigan would be useful. All right, let's see what we draw. Oh, we do have him. Okay, never mind. We got Morrigan, so I'll throw in Morrigan. I assume that she's kind of useful for this. We'll put him in. We will go ahead and let's see. I don't know, Hilvy and a couple of turtles, maybe. Switch over Amius, and then we'll auto it. Let's see. Does that do anything? No. All right. Should be good to go. What are you guys up to in the game? Did you guys get any better luck with the prisms? I know some of you did. Did any of you take down Amius today? I did, but for what point and purpose? I got a couple epics out of it. I am doing a lot of champ training just because I don't have room for champions right now. I do in my like storage or whatever, but or my vault. I don't really like keeping food in my vault. It's kind of annoying to pull it in and out personally. So I try to just do plus pretty decent rewards for the champ training, even though it's not during a fusion or anything. Okay, that was super easy. Another attack percent boots. Okay. Speed and some stuff. Okay, that's pretty bad. All right, we got one more minion. Who needed a takeover? I forget already. Build a Wixwell, I think. Who needed their Wixwell built? And where's the other boss? I think there's one more minion. There he is. All right, Drog now. Let's see. We got. Okay, Marishka will come in handy. And maybe some turtles, maybe Marius. Let's see. We got Marishka. We got turtles galore. All right, that should probably be good enough. Let's see. We got 14 likes, which is pretty good. If you haven't liked it yet, you could do that. That would be cool. My Marius died. That's not very cool. This must be a reflect damage guy or something stupid. That's annoying. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Apparently, I am the perfect channel to fall asleep to for some people. Or if I'm just that boring to some people. Or if it's just because I stream late at night or early in the morning for people. I told my wife, people say they fall asleep during my stream, and I say, you know what? A view is a view. A view is a view, but I do like it better when people talk to me. It's a lot more fun. All right, we got Lashun. Lashun coming up. I should probably figure that out, Chase. There are services. If anybody knows any free services, that would be even better. All right. Oh man, I didn't even think about bringing in like Crocat Shayak for this. I think I don't know. I guess I probably just go. See, I can't do all the turtles. I can do block damage. Throw him in there. Throw him in there. Let's see. What did you pull here? You got. I didn't see your post. Oh, there it is. Uko is great. He's very useful for faction wars. You can use him in Hydra, technically. I used to use him in Hydra. He used to be an arena champ. He's good. He's usable in some areas. I like him. Goffred, I have and I literally never use. He's like an okay Faction Wars Curse City champion as well, though. Like, he's okay. I like Uko a lot more than I like Goffred, though. Let's see. Jaw sent over his stuff. I forget that this stupid boss, for some reason, even when I take off the special or the noise, the game does not silence the special effect noise for this boss, and I don't know why. Just an oversight. Real annoying. Okay, I just wanted to get him in a second form. Now I can auto. Let's see, Jaw. Looking at your account, you got an Arbaeus. Nice. You got Ninja. You got Newt. You got UDK. Oh my god, why is this so loud? Okay, if I click off of it, the noise goes away. Okay, you got a lot of free champions, Jaw. I see that. This is like an account where somebody just logged in just for the free logins all the time. You got good champions from it. I mean, this account has freaking Alexander the Sharpshooter on it. The worst free login champion of all time. Oh, you you acquired this account, we'll say. Okay. Yeah, that's loud. That's loud for sure. Yeah, that's not me, guys. That's not my fault. That's the game. My sound effects are on 0. It's this one boss in the game. They have not fixed this 2 months into the Grim Forest almost. So I can't auto this or you guys will kill me. I mean, I can't manual it. So this takes however long it takes. Otherwise, you'll all go deaf. That's on Plarium. That's not me. I do not like having the effects on in the game. They're just kind of annoying, personally. Who is looking for a build of Wixwell, by the way? Because Jaw's looking for like an early-ish game takeover. But somebody asked for Wixwell first. If you're still here, we can take a look at that. Otherwise, we're going to look at Jaw's account. Am I saying that right? Is it Jaw? Do you go by Jaw? That's how I read it. All right. Lashute is almost down, by the way. Plarium cares. They care about making money. and you giving them money, and people not complaining too much about giving them money. Just kind of the way it is. We've just all as a community learned to accept that they hate us. Saying it right. He was born in the year 9984. He's from the future. All right, we're almost done. Not the fastest run in the world, but it worked fine. All right, I think we're taking over Jaw's account next. Can you send me your username and password? And we can take a look. I can't like re-gear your whole account or anything, but I can maybe point you in the right direction for a few things. Maybe show you how to build a few things. It takes too much time to, like I was saying earlier, it takes too much time to re-gear a whole account. Okay, like I was saying, you get a whole freaking epic book for taking down Lashun on normal. Oh, shut up! Why did it do that when I click on that? Oh my gosh. Okay, I got some gear though. Is this gear good? Speed resistance, nice. HP percent resistance, but no speed, almost nice. Speed, garbage, not nice. Speed resistance, but low scoring. Speed, almost nice if those numbers were at least fives. Speed, accuracy, crit rate, almost nice. We got a Sacred Order amulet. Honestly, pretty useful, possibly. Banner Lord. Probably just rework that if it's any good. Dark Elves 5-star resistance banner with garbage. Okay. So. Sorry. I'm telling you. Look. I'm going to show you guys. Where are they? Options. Look. Music. 0. Special effects. 0. It's just that one boss. They just say, you know what? Screw you guys and your stupid ears. Go ahead and rot. Not my fault, though. Not my fault. Let me see if I can forge any good relics. We'll find out. Let's give me something good. Just a hoarder's cauldron. Okay, screw me. Screw my luck tonight. Rod of blasphemy. Screw me. What's this? What do I get? Who even cares? I just beat Lashun. We'll take that. Let's see, I need to collect one more chest. Oh, and I need to do purple bosses. Okay, whatever. Let's see. All right. Jaw. I need your password, please. If I get your username and password, I can get onto your account. Let's see. So screw the dragon tournament now. Now I just want speed gear. I'm gonna get rid of that. Go back to my actual. Not that. I don't even like that idea. No. Oh shoot. Hope I didn't just delete something I care about. Oh well, we'll find out. We'll find out. Okay, Joe, I'm just gonna make this one dragon run, and then we'll go into your account. So we'll probably just do this one takeover. Maybe if I have time, I'll come back and do some purple bosses. We'll see. I'm a little brokenhearted. I did not get my Galathir tonight. I have not gotten a legendary from a Prism Shard in like a year and a half. I don't know, forever. What's the mercy count on Remnants? Like 24? So that's gonna be like 6 months before I get another mythical. Before I even get to mercy. 5 months and I'll get mercy maybe. Alright, let's log out of my account. And we will log into Jaws account. Alright, we are in. Alright, so we have acquired this account. And it's got like all of the daily logins. So you can probably imagine what kind of account this is. Let's use our imagination. We won't say it out loud. And we're going to see what we can do to improve the account. All right, we are on level 52. Let's see how many days into it. Because we got all the champions from years gone by. So fortunately, we got a lot of good champions on this account. Arbeus, awesome. We got a ninja, we got Artak, we got Valk, Gwendolyn, Newt, Rathalos, we got a UDK, we got Liliana. We've got all the free champions, basically. And some others, Ignatius, decent burner. We got Ezio, we got Rhonda, we got Chronicler Adeline, we got Eliminisi, we got all the freebies and a few others. We haven't pulled the best champions, it looks like. We do have a Cold Heart. And we got a Lure, she'll be very useful. Madame Saris can go in an arena team at this level. Claim that. We got 11,700 energy to work with. So the number one thing I would say is let's check masteries. Okay. You have 11,000 energy, Jaw. Number one thing I would do is I would get masteries on all of your great champions. Newt's got them. Good. Basically, get masteries on Arbeus, Ninja, Artak, Valk, Gwendolyn. He's already got them. Rathalos, UDK. You can probably skip her for now. Alice will probably come in handy. You never, ever, ever need to build Alexander the Sharpshooter. He's just bad. Still the Drakes will become useful, come in handy. Ignatius is a good burner. He will help you possibly with Spider 25 when you get there. Loki is decent. Sun Wukong is very good. Xenomorph is very good. Ezio will help you out a lot. Chronicler Adeline, you probably don't need at this point in time. She has a very niche use in Sand Devil, and you just don't have the team right now for that. Rhonda's very good. Lemonisi can do a lot of content for you. Cleotarix is nothing but a Faction Wars champion. Harvest Jack, didn't they just buff him? Is that my imagination, or did they buff him? I still don't know if he's any good. Vizix is probably worth building. Gerda is not that great, but Faction Wars, she's okay. Eric's is okay. And then Skeletor, you probably don't really need. Colt Brawler might be useful in certain Demon Lord teams. I don't know if you really need him though. You got Ezio. You got Xenomorph. Tagore is decent. Stagnite's very good, especially early and mid game. Miscreated is decent. Allure is basically absolutely necessary to get you through regular Fire Knight, and she's decent. Don't worry about any rares on this account other than Cold Heart. Get her masteries, but that's super important. Let's check out the Great Hall. Looks like you are working on it, but you have a lot of room to grow. Farm your arena. Do your arena battles every day. Use all your refills. Get these affinity bonuses up. If you can, do live arena. Get some bonuses here as well. Let's take a look at your dungeons. Your Iron Twins, you're not too far. That's not too surprising. Don't worry about the event dungeon. You don't need it. Your main focus for dungeons are going to be Spider and Dragon. At this point, this is something I talk about all the time, but until you can get to Spider 20, just run stage 10. Is the best bang for the buck, best bang for your energy. You get a surprising number of 5-star accessories, but you need to be running this to get your accessories. Every champion needs all their accessories, so get them. You got to be using that energy for that. And then Dragon, really, if you can get to 20, which you should be able to, probably take out these two. And then I would put in either Ezio when you build him, or Alien when you build him. UDK, if you get him to 60, he's going to really help protect this team. It actually is pretty darn useful. So I would do that. You'd love a takeover on Night Faction Wars. Is that all you need, Boyd? See, Sand Devil, you don't super need to worry about. Honestly, you can farm stage 7 a little bit, but don't worry about it too much. Shogun, probably the same thing. I wouldn't worry about gear when you don't have gear. Is that tonight? Is that what Crypt is open? It's not even open tonight, is it? When's Night's Rev in 3 days? So like Wednesday night? Yeah, that's no? Is yours open? It's the same for everybody, right? When it's open, come back. And we'll see. It's really hard to do it without damage. Maybe if you have a destroy set, though, you can do it, Boyd. All right, so yeah, let's take a look at some of our builds. Just for an example, let's take a look at Newt. See how you have him built. You got him in crit rate, okay. Defense percent, chest plate, good. Speed, yep. Let's see. This is why you need to be running Spider. You don't have any banners, do you? So you need to invest into... I'll tell you this much, Jaw. It looks like you kind of know how to build champions. Just by looking at Newt. You got him 100% crit rate almost. Not a lot of crit damage. Obviously, okay, that is crit damage. You'd wanted to get to 16. You built him decently well, but you don't have gear, right? So you need to invest in two things, basically, as far as your energy is concerned. Get all your masteries for your best champions, and then farm the heck out of Spider and Dragon. If you can get to Dragon 20, that's awesome. Get your best champions built with their masteries, then get them some gear, and that's going to progress you. How about... what's our Demon Lord team like? I did not see like a lot of Demon Lord champions as far as keeping the team alive. Let's see, J Freaks. Okay. How far can you go on this? It looks like in a real clan. Is this your clan? No, you're not in a real clan. You need to immediately join a new clan. One that is actually taking down whatever level of Demon Lord that you can take down. This is not going to get you anything. You cannot win sieges when nobody is participating. You can do Nightmare? Okay. Find a clan. If anybody in chat happens to have a clan that needs somebody that is attacking Nightmare, you can let him know. But either way, let's see. We can't quick battle. Okay, Arbaeus is a very good champion. I don't think Madame Saris is actually helping you any. I can see this working. I don't know what she's doing in this team. I don't think she's doing enough for you, though. I would either put in another champion that's going to do like a cleanse or a block block debuffs, which you probably don't have, or you put in another damage dealer. So let's see what you do have. Let's see. Can we put up... she doesn't have a real one. I can tell you that much. What does Gwendolyn actually do? Nah, that doesn't really work like that. Same thing with Madame Saris. She doesn't... she only puts up the block buffs if she's stealing a buff. That's not really doing a job. I mean, if all she's doing for you is decreasing defense, that's not a lot. Like, do we have other decreased defense champions? It's something. It's just not a lot. I mean, Ninja's putting up decreased defense. You don't need her. His A1 puts up decreased defense as long as you got accuracy. So that's not really what you need. You either need something that you don't have, or I would just put in another champion. Maybe, maybe put in like Prometheus for some extra poisons. You just get some more damage is all. But Madame Saris isn't really helping your team at all at this point. Is the team staying alive? Is Arbaeus good at that? That along with Valk? Try to get her HP a little bit higher if you can. How much? I imagine that you've got her built somewhat for Arena as well. Yeah, who's better? Who do you guys think is better? Ezio or Xenomorph? I always call him Prometheus. I don't know why that's stuck in my head. I mean Xenomorph. Who do you think is better for Clan Boss? I mean, technically, you could put UDK in and maybe make him like a stun target or something. If you got him to level 60, he's got a shield, got decrease attack. That might work, but he's only level 50 right now. Something to consider. Yeah, I mean, how's Valk built? 60k HP. Really slow. That is really slow with regen. I mean, I would probably put her at HP percent just to keep her alive. Defense. Wait, is the shield based on that defense? Values promotion. Okay. I would still probably want more HP on the champion. That's a real nice banner. If you could get like HP percent, that'd be nice. You still probably want a speed boot on there, so she comes back around more often. Probably. Yeah, I mean, at this point though, like I said, probably put him in, get him built, get some extra damage. But you have a lot of energy to spend. I would use all this energy as quickly as you possibly can on masteries, farming Spider 10, and try to get to Dragon 20. That'd be my main focus, and then just farm your arena whenever you can. At this point, at least for now, I would not worry very much about Hydra until you get your champions built. Chimera is a pipe dream at this point. Don't even think about Chimera today. Hydra, maybe in a few weeks when you get your champions built. But focus mostly on those three things: Masteries, Dragon 20, Spider 10, and you'll improve your champions. And yeah, I mean, wrong thing. Try to get some souls, but man, it's hard. It's hard to get souls. I'd probably take Artak out and put in Newt. Newt doesn't have a soul. Ninja's got a 1-star. I wouldn't worry that much about Artak. I would put in Newt. Newt's good. Newt is always good. The more Newts, the better. Arena team. Oh, wrong one. See, you're in gold 3 right now. Okay. Arbaeus is amazing. Madame Ceres works. I think you need better damage dealers for this. I would probably go something like Alice she both does damage and she can reduce their cooldowns, and then build up your Sun Wukong. He's a great damage dealer. And if you don't want to use him or her, Ezio is great. He's going to be great for you too. And that's about it. You could always put Valkyrie in a team for now, but I don't think you need her. I think you need better damage. For now, these are going to be your 2 damage dealers, your best 2. If you're looking for another team for like tag team, Ronda's good too. A little outdated, but for your level, she's fine. Not Ninja. The only thing he's really going to provide you is like his freeze. I wouldn't worry too much about that. Try to win the speed race with Arbaeus when you can. Throw in Madame Suri, Madame Ceres, whatever. Wukong and Ezio. Something like that. You can always, I'd actually put in UDK with Sun Wukong. That team's going to stay alive pretty well. Build up your Sun Wukong immediately. He's great. And Ezio is also going to be an option. Sun Wukong probably a little bit easier though. Yeah. Well, you can always, consider who you're going up against. But yeah. Arbaeus is an amazing champion to have on your team though, so be very happy with her. Sun Wukong is very good too. You probably don't even have him built. Yeah. He's pretty easy to build. Attack percent, crit rate or crit damage, speed boots, attack, crit damage, accuracy, or attack. You can build him in two different ways too. You can either build him with a good amount of accuracy so he gets block buffs. I wouldn't bother. I would just build him for full out attack, and his A2 is devastating. Yeah, Wukong has fallen off a little bit for endgame players, to be honest. Because there's so many champions that can do block revive. Like, I don't see him a lot anymore. He's still good. But he's not as used as he was like a year ago. All right, any more questions, Ja, before we get off your account? I think that's a lot of information for you to take in and run with. And you can always ask questions in the Discord as well. All right, we're good to go. Work on the purple bosses a little bit, and then probably call it a night. Give me a minute though. All right, purple boss time. Yeah, Wukong is good for Hydra to an extent. He's okay. Like he's a good like progression Hydra champion with the block buffs. Okay, is this ranking period 20 seconds? Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna get attacked by like 5 people in the next 10 seconds? Probably not. Think I'm safe to get into gold 2? We will find out. All right. Think I'm safe. What happened here? Oh, those are just annoying. All right. So, do the purple bosses pop up for me now? They do. Okay. Is it you just have to beat Lashun to get here? Is that what it is? I assume that's what it is. Okay, I definitely need my Marishka. No. Yes. You're fine, you're fine. Oh, geez, I need some freaking damage somewhere. All right, let me get some gear on my Tholen. And before I forget, I want to get Mikey's gear back on him. Since I no longer need to do the Sacred Order. That should be good. All right. Should be good to go here. See, is anything exciting happening in this game this week? We got a deck of fate that most players are skipping. No fusion. A bad Titan event. I think most people should just be going for triple speed rolls right now, or 3x speed. I mean, I think that's where we need to be focusing our attention and energy. Come on, Tholen, show up and do some damage. There's one, there's two. I know, I feel like the Assassin's Creed has kind of been a letdown. The Ninja Turtles were so much fun. The Assassins are just kind of like, okay. Are you guys enjoying Ezio, though? I used him for this dragon thing. Didn't impress me that much. Uh, how's your speed gear, Calamity? I'm guessing you need speed gear more than you need event dungeon gear or a single soul stone. Just guessing. I would focus on dragon today, tomorrow. Do the event dungeon on Tuesday. If you think you can swing all that. Personally, but probably not tonight, Robert. I think I'm just gonna do these purple bosses and get out of here. But who are the champions? And maybe we can do it tomorrow night, or I can maybe, if I have them, I can just show you my builds real quick. I'd be fine. I like building champions. I'm not staying on super late tonight. I've already been on for a couple hours. Got homeschool my kids in the morning. I also got to wake up early. Somebody's going to come and finally fix our fireplace. Now that the sun is starting to come back out. Mercurial. I mean, Mercurial is free, completely separate from Chronophage. But speed gear is probably going to be more important to you than Chronophage. But if you're trying to get the Immortal Soul Stone, that'll probably be in it. I'd probably do that on Tuesday. Oh, you got Lydia. Lydia's super easy to build. You do triple perception. You can do feral gear. You can do 9-piece feral. You can do 9-piece protection. You can mix and match depending on where you want her. Lydia's a very simple champion to build. Mine's just a 9-piece protect or 9-piece feral right now. Resistance if you can get it. All right, what do we got here? We got you. Throw you in. Why not? You. I'm just going to do that because I don't have gear on Thor, and I think that'll probably be enough. My undead hordes suck because I don't have Siffy. Yeah, speed gear is still way more important than Chronophage in my opinion, at least for 99.9% of the player base. It's nice to have some Chronophage, but it's not like must do for most players. And it's 3x speed right now. You really can't beat that. I'd focus on the speed. There'll be more event dungeons. We still have what? Another month of the event dungeon? I don't even remember. Who's the other champion, Robert, besides Lydia? All right. We got Super Tall, Supreme Elhane. Is that Lamasu? I always forget where you get Lamasu and where you get Amius, or I mean, Empress. I think Empress is from Chimera and Lamasu is from Siege. Is that right? Lamasu is like the same build as Lydia, by the way. Exact same way that you build her. You could also just build her in like all speed, depending on if you want her for arena. If it's for arena, just as fast as you can. If it's for PvE, then like 9-piece feral, 9-piece protection, triple perception. Same idea. All right, we got a Supreme Elhane with block damage and a counter attack and a block buffs until it's gone. So yeah, both for Lydia and Lamasu, you just need speed, accuracy, and if you're doing like Hydra or Chimera, then resistance would be very good too. Pretty simple. You don't need to build them for damage. You want to keep them alive if possible. So we're talking accuracy banner, accuracy chest plate, probably HP percent on the gloves, speed on the boots with extra speed. Whichever amulet has the most accuracy on it. All right, we got only 3 purple bosses left. I don't even know what rewards I'm getting. See, we'll do Amius, a couple turtles, my own Marishka. How about you? Why not? Being hungry. Took my kids roller skating today, so I didn't really get a proper dinner. Need to get a late dinner. All right, guys, I'm actually getting hungry. I think I'm gonna call it a night, and we'll be back tomorrow night, and we'll do some more takeovers tomorrow night. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, and I'll be back with more Rage Shadow Legends. If you haven't already liked the video, you can like the video. If you haven't already subscribed, subscribe, and I'll be back probably tomorrow night. Thanks so